Hey guys, I want to do a quick tutorial today on this workflow. I just want to show you how this works. Basically, it's a workflow that will allow you to use LTX 2.3 and basically control two different speakers. And the way this works is you have to create an audio file where you have your speakers in your audio file, but you have to make sure you separate them with enough silence in between each speaker. And if you do that, for instance, if you just add 1 second of silence between each speaker, then this control will pick that up. So I'm just going to show you what I mean. It's a lot easier just to show you. So I have this audio file that I already loaded.
Jenny, how does this workflow work?
Well, it works by taking an audio file and detecting the speakers in the audio. It does this by looking for silence gaps.
Okay, so it's basically about a minute long audio file, and what I did was I built this audio file and I was very careful to add some silence between the speakers. Now, as long as you do that, then you can use this node here. This is a custom node. And what you have to do is once you've loaded the audio file, which you see I've already done, you can just click on this button, detect speakers from audio file. So we'll click on that. And you see it was pretty fast. And it's now giving you a visual representation of all the audio tracks. So you can see the blue is the man, the green is the woman. So you can see that he starts to talk, and then she talks for a long time, then he talks again, and so forth. So basically, it gives you a nice representation of who's doing the talking. Another thing that you want to look for here is this silence threshold. So this is really the key to this entire node. You have to make sure you specify a threshold that works for your audio file. So in my case, I put about a 1 second silence gap between the speakers, and so that's why I have my silence threshold just below that, so it'll pick that up. But if, for instance, you set up a 2 second gap, then you want to increase this value. So that's it. You know, it basically loads all these tracks, and then it populates all these edit boxes, so you don't have to do any of this stuff. It's kind of tedious to do yourself. But the main thing is you have to make sure you construct the proper audio file. And what this is also going to do, this workflow, is you set the characters that you want to use, and then it's just going to alternate through these. So as you can see, this blue block here, this man is speaking in this blue block, and then once we get to the green block, then this lady starts speaking, and so forth. So that's how it works. Let me just quickly show you the output.
Jenny, how does this workflow work?
Well, it works by taking an audio file and detecting the speakers in the audio. It does this by looking for silence gaps of a certain size.
Okay, so what happens when it finds a silence gap?
That's the trigger to switch speakers.
But then this is really designed for AI audio, where you can control the silence gaps between.
Okay, so I think you get the gist of this. I hope this helps. Hope this workflow is useful. Okay, take care.